His translation, Prabhupada, among the assembly of gopis, Achyuta Sri Krishna appear just like the moon surrounded by the stars. Krishna's activities are so magnanimous that he made their faces blossom with his affectionate smiling glances and broad smiles, revealing the effulgence of his kunda flower-like teeth. So even this word udara cheshtita, which here means magnanimous activities. So here, this type of meaning, which is also correct, it sounds like the Chaitanya Charitamrita, where they say, Bharata Bhumate Hoile Manasa Janma Jara Janma Sartakakari Parakara Upakara Udara. Udar work or Upakara work means to be magnanimous, be kind and generous. You receive the bhakti, you receive the teachings of Krishna consciousness. Now go mercifully and magnanimously and kindly distribute and give them to others. So this is the meaning that's generally taken. But then we heard Vishwanath explain that Udhara Cheshtita means lila, that Krishna's lila. So Jiva Goswami Pad explains this word. First we heard the unique revelation. It's a little tough. Unique revelation of Sanatana Goswami about Sametabhir, meaning Radharani. Oh, everyone was there but one. We had all the links of the chain, the bicycle chain. We had all the links. The whole chain was there, but there was one piece missing. That's called the connecting link. In a bicycle chain, they all look the same. They look like little figure eights with little brackets on the side, little eights, and the chain goes over like on the sprocket. But there's one that's shaped differently, which connects the two ends. So all thousands of gopis, millions of gopis there. But if that chain, there may be a chain 1,000 miles long, 1,000 kilometers long, but there's no connecting link. It's useless. It won't hold on. It won't stay. You can't join the two ends. So the joining of the two ends, which means the initiator, the Udipan and the Vibhav Prem Ashraya missing, or Radharani missing, there's no Prem Leela, there's no Rasa Leela, there's no Rasa Mandala. So that's Sanatana Goswami's commentary. And Jiva Goswami, he comments, Udara Cheshtita, he says this is indicating the extent of the gopis' love. The gopis that were in front of Krishna without Radharani, they were so kind, and their love was, he said, supreme and vast and all-encompassing, which is the basic meaning of the word. Supreme and vast and all-encompassing, but it means their love is so supreme. That's why it's called Pranaya Gita, because irregardless of the rasic consideration, the absence of Radharani and what Krishna was personally doing, the actual divulsion and revelation of the gopis in the Pranaya Gita is showing that most extensive and inconceivable Udhara Cheshtita means Udhara Prem, vast, unlimited prema of the gopis. So we wanted to present that to everyone. That now this word, we mentioned some of it, Achyuta. So of course we heard the different definitions of that. The one who never fails, one who never fails or falls down. But our Gaudiya Vaishnava Rasik Jans, they define Krishna as Achyuta. This is a repeat because we discussed these points already. One who never fails to reciprocate and love fully in return with the love of his devotees. These are our notes, and we're repeating some of the points we've already spoken and already heard from other acharyas because they're worth repeating. It should go deep into our brain and deep into our hearts, this word Achyuta, but not from the Aishvarya or the opulent consideration, but the actual personal meaning of this word. How does it personally relate to me, and how do I see Krishna as Achyuta? Because Arjuna is seeing Krishna as Achyuta on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, but the Gopi Bhav devotees, the Premi Bhaktas or the aspiring Premi Bhaktas, they see Krishna as Achyuta. Oh, you never fail to reciprocate with the love of your devotees. That's reassuring. That's encouraging. That gives us hope. I'm trying in my own small way to love you. So your name is Achyuta. Oh, Achyuta, will you fail me? Will you let me down? Will you not reciprocate with me? Will you not love me in return? You promised that you will, but I'm trying my best, but I don't feel your reciprocation. I don't feel your love is coming back my way. Well, Krishna, when he returns and how he returns, that's with him. You can't control the flow of love. Love flows on its own course in its own way. And in Krishna's case, he can't even control the love because prema controls him. Krishna is controlled by prema and yogamaya. He has two masters on his head. The prema itself and the lilas that yogamaya puts him in to experience the prema of his devotees. So we have to consider, like the gopis are questioning the extent of their love. They're speaking the Pranaya Gita, but they're questioning, our love must not be genuine. He's not even moving his face at 0.5 millimeter to indicate any response, positive or negative. He's just simply speaking this, that, the other thing. Okay, now we're speaking and we're looking. Because when you're speaking to someone, you want to see how your words are being received by their ears or understood by their mind and hearts. So, because sometimes if someone's speaking tattva philosophy, he sees the eyes of the devotees in the audience, they're going like, huh? What do you say? You can see the confusion in the eyes, or what? And then you say, let me explain this another way, or you even pause. Does everyone understand? No, we don't understand at all. Oh, okay, let me start again. So the gopis, now that's in the tattva philosophy. What to speak of love? This is prema lap. What is the response? Is my words, is my heartfelt words and outpouring of the intense attachment and surrender I have towards Krishna, is it registering anything? Is it touching him? Is it moving him? Is it disturbing him? Doesn't seem like he's even listening. I think he's got an earplug in his phone, in his ear. He's listening to like this. So, but that's the point. That Krishna is Achyuta. I know the word Achyuta for so many years, many years, but only in the last 10 or 20 years I came to understand that Achyuta means this. And to me, it was a very captivating principle. That Krishna never fails to reciprocate with the love of his devotees. To reciprocate and love fully in return with the love of his devotees. And I said that this name gives hope, encouragement, and strength to all bhaktas. So Vishnu Chakravarti, he says, Udar also means welfare work, means to help and to give benefit to everyone, each and every gopi. So Udar means he's going to benefit. Ultimately, it doesn't look so good right now, but in a few moments, when Radharani enters, as she is now, soon, just about, then everyone will feel that that magnanimity of Krishna and that all-encompassing love of Krishna as he spins and whirls and plays with him in various ways, which we'll probably find out when we go to verse 44. I don't know if we'll go to 45, but it's told each and every gopi fully reciprocates with them and doesn't fail to reciprocate them. They say, we want you to drink the nectar of our lips, we want to embrace you. He'll do that. He'll drink the nectar of every gopi's lips and embrace every gopi and so many things and fully satisfy them. So therefore he's Achyuta. And this is his Udar. He'll give benefit to each and every gopi and each and every devotee. And this Priti Sandarbha, we mentioned that already so many times. There's one Krishna for every liberated soul to individually love and be loved by. Eternally, every single devotee in unlimited number of expansions of the spiritual realm of Goloka Vrindavan. So this is some comments on verse 43. We can begin verse 44.